Hello and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hi, Mandy.
Hello, Teddy, and welcome back from the wild, wild west.
Wild West. I'm a cowgirl.
You are a cowgirl now. Let me tell you something. If someone asked me before I knew this fact, like, what is the Wild West? I'm talking like from classic movies where it's like, you know, the scenes where they kick open the saloon doors and they're like, womp, womp, womp.
Womp.
Where is that? Is that Colorado?
Maybe.
Is that Arizona?
I think
where do they base
Arizona.
that?
I think Arizona. I do.
Yeah.
I think like maybe northern Arizona-ish.
There's
I don't
gotta
know.
be like a saloon out there somewhere.
You know what? I think there is. I don't know where I was. I was with my husband somewhere. We were traveling out west. We were like, I think maybe Arizona or like New Mexico. I think it was Arizona. And we went to like one of those old towns that used to be like an old Wild West town. So I think Arizona's probably, I think Arizona's probably what I would picture.
I'm Googling it.
It feels
Wild West towns in the U.S.
It feels more southern than like Colorado. I'm sure they have them in like Colorado too. But the like picture in my head is very like deserty almost.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So here we've got some in South Dakota, Kansas, Arizona, Nevada, and Wyoming. Wyoming.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Wyoming's a good one.
I mean, these pictures are exactly what I'm like envisioning, where like variety stores, hat stores, you know?
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Tombstone, Arizona.
Tombstone, Arizona. Let's see.
I think I went there.
Oh, that is it. That's that is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And, you know, they try to replicate that nowadays, and they always have like the old fashioned general store where they have those like hard candy sticks. Those things are amazing, where it's like so many different flavors and it's like 5 for $1.
Yeah.
Those are so good. Tutti Frutti and root beer all day.
I said northern Arizona. Tombstone is like so southern Arizona. It's like it's like right near the like border with Mexico almost. So southern Arizona. But Tombstone is what I was thinking of.
That looks exactly like what my brain was wanting.
Because I've been there. I went there with my husband one time.
That's so cool.
You know what
I was thinking the other day? If you just like look at a world map, the world is massive. And I don't think people remember that though. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I think I was on my phone. If you open your phone map, it gives you that really cool like globe, right?
What are you on? Like Google
I'm on
Maps?
Apple Maps.
I don't have Apple Maps on my phone.
What?
Oh yeah,
that's all I use.
I use Google Maps. I'm a Google Maps girl.
No, I'm a Apple Maps.
So
zoom out, so you're like this.
Okay, yep, I'm on the globe.
Okay.
I see it.
Now, if you're looking at North America, you can't see anything else. One, that's wild enough as is.
That like we're just isolated in the middle of the oceans.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget South America and Antarctica are south. Okay. But if you keep scrolling, you see Europe. No, hear me out, because
Don't
this
forget
was like
South America is south.
I'm being just I'm trying to be so serious because I was mind boggled the other day.
I'm listening.
So let's just turn the globe a little bit.
Okay.
You have Europe and Africa.
Yeah. Europe looks tiny compared to Africa.
Right. Tell me about it. But then don't forget to keep scrolling again. We have all of Asia. We have India. Like, the world is such an amazing, beautiful place. But if you keep scrolling, Australia is huge. Okay. Australia is absolutely massive. And then if you do the last scroll, the whole screen is the North Pacific Ocean. Well, the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
And you can't see anything.
You want to know what gets me sometimes is, I don't know if you've ever done that. I just zoomed in. I was like, what are those islands? It's Hawaii.
Oh my gosh.
I look at islands sometimes in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I will just be like, what's that? Okay, I just zoomed in on
like
Fiji.
The Marshall Islands.
Yeah, like yeah, okay, I see it. I just zoomed in on the Marshall Islands
Fiji.
too.
Yep.
Like, it is so wild how many just, like, little islands are out there.
Well, look right south of Fiji. Don't forget New Zealand.
Yeah.
That is just it blows my mind, and I don't know why. I just think, like, geography, I don't really care for geography, okay? I mean, this is
I
the
love
extent of
geography, yeah.
right, that's why I was like, "This is a perfect person to tell this to."
Mhm.
I think I was in a conversation with, like, my in-laws, and we were talking about where in Poland they visited when they were there a few years ago versus when they went to Slovakia, and we're like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." We pulled up a map, and we're just mind blown, and
Yeah.
it's kind of, like, stemmed into this fascination of the globe and, like, what's in the Pacific Ocean? You can't tell me that we know what's in that Pacific Ocean.
No, we have no clue.
We
The
know that
ocean's,
there's
like,
some
so
ocean monster,
undiscovered.
which is absolutely
Yeah.
horrifically terrifying.
Yeah.
It's just a very beautiful place that we live,
It is.
and I just can't get over it.
What I wanna say to that is this was something I wanted to tell you, was that I renewed my passport.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. My
That's not where
passport's
I thought you were going.
No, okay. Well, my passport's been expired since last year. I think I
Okay.
got it renewed the year we went to Greece. So I got it renewed in
Oh.
20 I think I got it renewed in 2014,
Yeah?
the summer before we went
Greece.
to Greece.
Mhm.
So I got it renewed 2014, summer of 2014. And then it has just expired because
Right.
it's summer 2025 now. So it's
Mhm.
over. It expired a year ago.
Okay.
But I've really been wanting to get it renewed because I'm like, I want to do some international travel. Like, I don't know
Yep.
what. I don't have the money to just like willy-nilly travel the world, but like
Uh-huh.
I want to go do like an international trip. I really do.
Mhm.
So, I finally renewed my passport. You wanna
Good.
know what's been holding me back is that I didn't wanna turn my passport in. I didn't wanna
Right.
lose my passport because it has, like, our Greek visas in it and
Yep.
our, like, all of those big I don't even know what they are, our consulate stuff, that stuff we got at the Greek
The
consulate,
visa.
and the pictures where we look like we have
Yep.
chocolate on our faces.
It's
Like,
terrible.
I didn't wanna lose those. So, I
Fair.
think genuinely that's been what's holding me back was, like, maybe I'll tell them I lost my passport and just keep it and
Smart.
do a new one. But I found out that if you renew your passport online,
Mhm.
you don't do anything. You don't send your passport in. They just send you a new one.
That's how I lost mine doing it online. I had to send my passport into
Oh,
them, and then
mm-mm.
they kept it and never sent it back to me.
No. They
Ugh, I
said,
got
"Do
ripped
not send
off.
us your passport. We don't want your passport. Don't send
Man,
it." So I didn't have to send it in, and I had to take a picture of
how was
myself.
it?
So awkward. They're so bad.
Super
So
awkward. Are
bad.
you allowed to smile?
I don't think so.
I think you have to, like, stare,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And,
It's
like,
not
straight
flattering.
face?
It was not a flattering
Never.
photo. But I renewed my passport. So, all that to say,
Good.
with your newfound fascination for the globe, let's
Mm.
travel. Let's go international.
I would do anything. You know what people do, and I think is a really cool idea, I could never do this, is
Mhm.
they take a globe, like a physical desk globe,
Yeah,
spin it,
and
put
put
their
their
finger
finger on
down, and
somewhere.
they're like, "We're going here."
Yeah.
There's no chance I could do that. I like, "Nope, next, spin again."
My fear would be, "Oh, it lands on, like, Canada," and I'd be like,
It
"I don't
lands
wanna
on
go to Canada."
Ohio. "You're going to Cleveland." I'd be like,
Yeah,
"No."
yeah.
Or something
Yeah.
like that.
No, I know, I know. I'd want and no shade to Canada. I love Canada. I've been
And
to Canada a
Ohio.
million times. Right. But
We love
I
our
just
Ohio
if I wanna
Canadians.
do, like, international travel, I wanna, like, experience a culture that's very different from
For
mine.
sure.
Like, I wanna like,
I
Canada's so
think that's what
similar.
makes the world such a beautiful place is like you want to do that. Look, you can actually spin the globe in Apple Maps. Ready? I'm going to do
Yeah.
it. Let's see where I
Okay.
land. I'm going to kind of zoom. I'm kind of sweaty though, right? My palms are like kind of sweaty, so I can't get a good
Why?
spin. I don't know. Ready? I got the middle of the South Atlantic Ocean in between Cape Town and Antarctica. So we are going to.
I'd go South Africa.
It's actually funny. No. Indian Ocean. I got the middle of the Indian Ocean. You want to go there?
Ah,
Spin again.
spin
Ready?
again. Let's see.
I got Antarctica.
Yeah, I don't really wanna go to Antarctica.
This
I
is
mean, I
not
would.
working.
I
Wait,
would go to Antarctica, but let's see.
we
I'm gonna
have so
spend 2.
much ocean.
Oh, I got Botswana.
I mean, hey, there's probably
I'd go
a
to
lot of, I
Botswana.
would go there. There's probably a lot of fun stuff to do and like to learn. I'm going to do it one more. I'm going to give myself a good Australia. I got Australia.
Australia would be good.
I would love to go there. I'm just scared of their spiders.
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
I just think that would be really fun to like do a game of how many spins before you land on like
The
where
next
you're
one,
going.
I got Madagascar.
Dude.
I got right off the coast of Madagascar, so I counted Madagascar.
Madagascar would be really fun. I've always wanted to do like a rainforest. I guess I don't know like how much terrain, like the breakdown of it, but like a rainforest, like a true rainforest trip or a safari or I don't know, just embracing like the different natural aspects of these places. I think that's what makes them so unique and like their traditions and what they do, and the food is so different. My husband was in, I don't remember where in Africa he went, but it was amazing hearing the stories he brought back. So
I would do. I think it'd be
travel.
fun to do like a trip through like the Amazon or yeah.
That would be really cool. Where is the Amazon?
South America.
Is it? I see. That's the thing is like, I'm not good at knowing where places are. I used to know the 50 nifty states and like where on a map they went. Like I definitely got 100% on that test, but now I don't remember.
Do you still know your state capitals?
Ask me a state.
Idaho. I think it's Boise.
Oh my gosh, that one's too easy. It's too easy. That's why I didn't know it. It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Boise, Idaho.
Nevada.
Reno. Right?
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
I think it's Carson City.
What is the capital of Nevada? Vegas. What is the capital of Nevada? Carson. Okay, well, now you're just making me look bad. One more. Maybe ask me like Minnesota.
No, let's go Kentucky.
All right, I regret bringing that up. If you wanted to know, the capital of Minnesota is St. Paul.
Okay, thanks. Okay, just pick the one you know.
It's because Minnesota is shaped like a soda can, like a crushed soda can.
Okay.
And I knew someone whose name has to do with the state. And I was like, they're not allowed to have soda. And it looks like a soda can. So obviously that's their capital. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, it's a good way to remember it.
Right?
I used to get confused because there's Columbus, Ohio.
Yep.
And then there's Columbia, South Carolina. So I used to get confused between Columbia and Columbus. And those used to throw me off a lot because if they were Columbus, Columbia, they were so close.
That's fair. That's fair. I think if I had like a day to study, I'd remember them all. But like,
yeah. I don't know that I know them all either, honestly. I know some, but I don't know that I know all of them. I could definitely, like, if you gave me a blank map, could write in every single state. I could, like, if you gave me every single state, like my family, I was home a few, like, I don't know, like a month ago for like a trip, and my niece has this puzzle, and the puzzle is like the US, and it's probably like 6 feet wide and like 4 feet high.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't know how to do it. She doesn't know She doesn't know how to do it. She's like, no, she doesn't know how to do it. But
I was gonna say she's like
somehow, I think my mom bought the puzzle at like a yard sale or something. I don't know. But it's basically like every shape is like a foam shape. Like the size of your palm is like the size of Michigan, I guess. I don't even know. But so it's a big map. It's like a big map. And it's just a big puzzle. And so it's not even a puzzle. Like the pieces don't fit together. You just have to like put them next to like where they're supposed to go.
Yeah.
And I did it all easy, like real quick. I got it all real quick and real easy.
That's wild.
But I don't know that I know all the capitals, but I know a lot of them.
I think I get confused with the wild, wild west and like where things would go over there and the East Coast when it becomes a mess of like Massachusetts and that area. You know what I mean?
Like Maryland, Rhode Island, Delaware. Yeah.
Yep. What is Dover the capital of?
Delaware.
I knew that one. See? Well,
Montpelier, Vermont, I think.
Really?
I think so.
That's
I don't know if I'm saying it right.
quite the name.
Montpelier, VT. Yeah, city in Vermont. Yep. Haha, I knew that one.
Mind blown. I need to go back to like, I think that was 10th grade history is when I
Yeah,
like
probably.
really
That sounds about
really
right.
got to know that. But I do know my nephew is learning his states. And I remember when I was a kid, did you ever have to do like the school performances where your parents would come sit in the lunchroom and you were on stage and you had to like sing in front of them?
Yeah, we had them for, like, the holidays, like, I think we had, like,
Mm-hmm.
a Christmas show or, like,
Yes.
Grandparents' Day where we'd have to, like,
Mm-hmm.
sing for grandparents, that sort of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had one where we sang like the 50 states song, and my parents were floored when I knew every single state and like all the words to this song. It was a true performance that I put on a couple weeks ago
Yeah,
to them.
I
It was
don't
great.
think I ever learned that. I've heard people sing this so many times. I've heard people
Yeah.
sing the state song so many times. I don't think we were ever taught the state song.
It's a good one. Alabama,
Alaska,
Alaska, Arizona,
Arizona. Yeah,
Arkansas.
I only
Yeah.
know it from TikTok. I
It's so
literally
good.
only know the little bits that I do, and, like, I know the tune from TikTok, but, like, we didn't learn that in school.
It must be like a I think every state probably has its own variation because ours was always like, Michigan is the best of the 50 nifty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very interesting. That's what I learned in like grade school, but
Yeah, I think
obviously I let it go. I just became fascinated again with like looking at a globe and like
good. I'm
realizing
glad
and
you have that
appreciating it.
fascination. Let's travel. Let's go
Yeah.
do something.
I totally would. I think like I haven't really traveled in quite some time. I was also thinking about that yesterday. Like I don't have any like plane tickets booked. Like I don't have to go on an airplane soon. And the reason why that's big is because that usually gives me anxiety knowing that I
Yeah.
have an airplane ride coming up because I don't like them. And I was like, wow, I'm not anxious about a plane ride. This is beautiful. But also
And then
like
here I am, like, let's book
I'm like, I
something.
kind of want to
No,
go
but
on a
international would be
trip.
fun. An
Oh,
international,
totally.
yeah. Well, hopefully in like 4 to 6 weeks, I'll be allowed to.
Yeah.
I will say I have traveled. I have to be on a plane next weekend.
Oh boy.
I know.
No,
I know.
thank you.
Just a work
Not
trip.
for me. No,
Just a work trip.
Cannot do it.
But
No, thank you. Mm-mm.
to guess where? Guess where?
Where?
None other than Ohio.
Alabama. Oh, there you go. Alabama.
No,
Ohio. Are you
Ohio.
going to our what? I don't even know if I said Columbus or Cleveland. The beautiful state of Ohio. You know what?
No, I don't think I'm going to the capital.
Well, that'll be fun. I
I don't know.
you're better at airplanes than I am.
Yeah,
I'll just make that like very clear. I just don't want to like have to think about stepping foot on one. I don't know what
I don't
it
get
is.
plane anxiety. Yeah.
I don't know why
I think it's
do.
a lack of control. Flying, like you obviously like someone else has control over everything.
Yeah.
And that's scary.
Yeah.
I've gotten very used to it, and so I don't get that plane anxiety.
Yeah.
But I think it's a lack of control probably on your part that causes it because you're
For
like,
sure.
we're landing. I don't have the steering wheel.
Right. Like, what do
Yeah.
I do? What
Yeah.
I just have to sit
I just
here
have to say here.
and
I just have to brace
hope for
for
the
it.
best. Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you say brace for it, like I truly do brace for it. I
Yeah,
make sure
muscles
both feet are
tense.
on the floor. I make
Yeah.
sure my back and like my neck are facing forward because I'm like, I don't want to kink my neck. I don't want to like hurt my back.
Yep.
I'm like, sit up straight, but not too straight so you don't like hurt yourself. Just like sit natural, but good posture. Hold
I was
your
always
arms on the
told for
thing.
some reason that when you're flying, because I always cross my legs. I always have one leg crossed over the other, like all the time. Like that's just how I most comfortably sit.
Yeah.
And I was told that when you are taking off and landing on an airplane, you shouldn't have your legs crossed. And I don't know why. I think it has something to do with like
Interesting.
circulation, like your leg circulation, like your blood
Yeah.
or something. And so I always uncross my legs for landing. And not out of like anxiety, like I'd rather keep them
Interesting.
crossed, but out of like, I don't know, being told at one time years ago that it was good
Right.
for circulation.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like when I was a kid and someone like when you were riding the school bus to school and they said like, oh, pick up your feet off the ground when you're going over a railroad track or when you're passing a cemetery, hold your breath.
Yeah.
And tell me why I still do that.
No, I know.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I gotta breathe.
Yeah.
But
There
don't
was
breathe.
in my hometown, in like when I was a kid, there were 2 cemeteries right next to each other, like 2 big cemeteries. And so
Okay.
you would start holding your breath, and then right between the cemeteries, there was like a road. So it was like if there was like a cross, it was like a 4-way stop. And there was a
Uh-huh.
cemetery on one side, a cemetery on the other, and they were like right next to each other. So you would stop at that stop sign, and then as you were crossing the intersection, you could take a big deep breath, and then you had to start holding it again to go past the next cemetery. Why will that forever be ingrained in my brain?
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're going to school or something, your bus driver's like, why is
And all
everyone
the
turning
kids are like,
purple? Why is everyone passing out right
you
now?
just hear like 77-year-olds like all at once going,
You guys are so quiet. What's going on?
yeah.
Everyone's got like those big puffy cheeks.
Yeah. I don't think 70 kids can fit on a bus. I think that was an over-exaggeration, but yeah.
That is so funny. I love childhood stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh
so
my gosh,
stupid.
it's so goofy because there truly are so many little things like that. Like, don't step on a crack in the sidewalk.
Break your mother's back.
And tell me why. Like, I will still pay attention to that.
Sometimes
In
I
my
do
mind.
too. If I like, it's one of those things that I don't know if you get this way too. I've done this my whole life. If
Mhm.
I think about breathing, then I have to think about each breath.
Yes.
Like I just breathe normally on my own. I don't have to think about breathing.
Right.
But if I think about breathing, then I have to make myself breathe. Then
You're
it's
making me
like,
feel weird. Right.
you know,
like I can't take a deep breath.
I'm sitting here having this conversation right now, and I'm going, okay, make sure you breathe. When are you going to take a breath? Like I'm thinking about it, and then I have to like force myself to do it, and I like that like autonomousness
Yes.
is
Yes.
no longer there,
It's
and now I have to
gone.
think about it. But
yeah.
the same thing happens when I'm walking on the sidewalk. Like if I'm just walking on the sidewalk, I'm probably stepping on cracks, whatever. But
Right.
if I start thinking about not stepping on cracks, then I can't get that out of my head. And I'm
Right.
like so intentional and I can't stop
Uh-huh.
not stepping
You're
on them.
staring at the ground,
Yeah.
like making sure. So when I was a kid, my mom would get really, really mad at me if I looked at the ground when I was walking. She would always yell at me if like my head was down or if like
Really?
my eyes were on the ground. She said, you don't look confident. You need to look up and like look at where you're walking because otherwise you look very reserved.
I feel like I look at the ground to look at what I'm walking on so that I
Same.
don't
I'm like,
fall.
Mom, that's why you probably trip and fall everywhere you go because you're not looking where you're walking. I
I'm
was
always
like,
staring at the ground.
Same. I'm like, this is cautious, Mom. There, you see that yellow line on the ground that says there's a step here? No, you probably didn't, but I did.
I saw it.
That's probably why I think it's so funny when you trip and fall because you do it all the time. But that's something where, like, in my head, I'm always like, oh, if I'm looking at the ground too much, like, people probably think I look really
Yeah.
upset or
Yeah.
something. Like, what's the body language behind that? But again, it stuck with me forever, you know? It's funny. I guess like the one I've dropped off, when you would drive by like a Volkswagen Beetle or something.
slug
right?
bug, no
And be
slug back.
No hit backs or something.
Yeah.
And you
Mhm.
punch your brother as hard as you could.
Mhm.
And no one could say anything about it because it's
Yep.
just like the game. Man, I kind of wish like that was still a thing.
I wonder if that was like a very like slug bug. I wonder if that was like a generational thing. Because like, I feel
don't
like
know.
kids don't say that anymore. I don't know. I guess I'm not around a lot of kids though.
I guess those like aren't as common of
Of a car,
vehicles
yeah.
anymore, but like what would we say that for? You know, like you have the Jeep wave. People with Jeeps like wave at each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I want something fun
It's
where
not
like
kids
if
just
I'm
like
in the car with my
punching each
brother,
other.
whack him as hard as I can.
Yeah.
Really make him mad. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't even know where all this came from.
Yeah, we just
But
went down a rabbit hole.
that was like speaking of rabbit holes, can I tell you what I've been doing the past couple of days?
Yeah.
So I've been just overwhelmed is an understatement. I've been solo parenting again for like the past couple of days. I haven't had to do it in a while, and so this was kind of a doozy for me. But my relaxation time when I do have it has been watching Alice in Wonderland, like the original. And so I think I've watched it 3 times in the past 2 days because I showed it to my daughter for the first time,
Oh,
and she really, really likes it.
that's good.
She's terrified of Tweedledee and Tweedledum. She
Yep.
said, Mom, why are those guys following her? Why won't they let her leave? And I'm like, they're just like sweet. They're just cute, like little guys. I don't know.
Listen, I don't blame her.
Right. It's kind of a dark movie.
Oh, for sure.
I forgot about the part where there's like the little oyster tail. And I was like, this is really dark.
Yeah.
And she just kind of sat there quiet through a lot of it. So I was like, should I not have shown this to her yet? But I did.
I just watched it. I watched it when it came out on or when it came out for Disney Dreamlight Valley. When they added Alice to the Valley, I watched the movie, and I remember being like, what am I watching?
Right. It's really funny. Like, Alice is really funny, but some of the little side stories and characters are like kind of frightening, or like the underlying
I could
messaging.
see how for like
it.
a toddler though, it would be like just the colors and like the movement and like the different characters in it could be like mesmerizing.
Yes.
Even though she's probably not understanding the story.
Right. I mean, it's a lot of like animals that talk, and like children love that, right? But I also made the mistake of watching Dumbo. I don't think I've ever watched Dumbo ever. I love Dumbo for what it is, like the ride and the cute elephant. I've never actually like watched the full movie.
I can't believe you've never seen it.
Let me tell you, I cried.
Yeah.
Like most of the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, they're making fun of him. They're making fun of this lady's baby. And at the end of the movie, when he finally flies, the amount of tears I shed.
Just bawling.
I was like, he's flying, and they were making fun of him for his big ears, and now he looks like the ride that I love so much, and it's just Dumbo, the flying elephant, and I'm sitting there sobbing, and my daughter's like, yeah, Mom, it's like a really cute elephant, not crying. Cool. Like, Mom, why are you so sad? I'm like, just appreciate it, okay? It's good. So I've been kind of watching a lot of like the
classics,
old school classics, yeah, and I feel like the next one I want to watch is Pinocchio.
I haven't seen Pinocchio in a long time.
Oh my gosh, right? I love Pinocchio. That was a childhood favorite for me. Like that was one that I watched a lot, and I want to watch it for nostalgia purposes to see if what I remember, like if I'm remembering it accurately. Because I remember the Alice in Wonderland movie that I watched as a child was a knockoff. It was not a Disney movie. It was totally like a knockoff movie, but it was the same story, just totally like their own spin-off. And I don't remember what it's called. And there was another one for Snow White. And I wish I could find them again. Huh. You know what I mean? I need to look this up. Like knockoff Alice in are like furious typing right now.
I know.
I don't even know. 90s, like 1990s. Should I add that? Would that help?
Alice in Wonderland 1990?
It was like...
Was it a cartoon?
No, it was like real.
Okay, I think I might have found it.
What is it called?
I think it's Alice in Wonderland 1999 is a made-for-television film adaptation.
1999.
Yeah, try that one. See if that's it.
And it's real. Oh, I see what you're talking. This like,
it's like a girl laying on her side.
Oh no, I'm looking at Deb from Napoleon Dynamite dressed up as Alice. That is totally not the one. I think that's Deb.
Hold on. Oh, is it?
I think that's Deb.
I just sent you the Wikipedia link in the chat.
Wait, that's not it, but that's absolutely hilarious. No.
Robbie Coltrane.
Maybe I should do like what's another word for knockoff? Like not spoof, but like not replicate. There's a word, or not remake. Someone filmed movie.
I don't know.
Like Alice in Wonderland 2000s maybe. You know what? I don't think I'll ever find it. I have no clue.
Eventually.
But there was another one that was Snow White, and that one it had little characters that were like the seven dwarves, and there were dragons. It was cool, but I don't remember. But I want to watch them. I'm in the mood to watch these movies, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I get that. Good. That's fun. And a movie
Yes. So
phase is
that's what I've
fun.
been doing. I know as soon as you said rabbit hole, I'm like, Alice
Ooh.
and the White Rabbit. But yes, so that's what I've been doing the past couple of days. I've just been like parenting and watching these movies. It's great. It's
That's
all
fun.
fun.
That is very fun. Yeah, I had a busy couple of days. I had that trip out to
Mhm.
Colorado for my cousin's wedding last weekend, and it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
The mountains are so pretty. Like, we flew into Denver and then had like a
Mhm.
almost 4 hour, I think it was like 3 hour and 45 minute drive into like the tiny little town that my cousin's wedding was in.
Mhm.
And so it was beautiful. It was like the drive through the mountains is just stunning. As
Mhm.
I always feel so like I don't know, it helps put things into perspective, like how
Yeah.
big the mountains are compared to like a
Mhm.
person. And I'm like, I want to go up there. And then I'm like, I physically cannot get up there.
Right.
Like
Right.
I couldn't get up to the top of that even if I wanted to. So it was really fun, so beautiful. The wedding was fantastic. It was a fun little town. I will say that like I mean, we were so in the middle of nowhere. My phone was in
Mhm.
SOS mode for like 3 days straight. Like
Ooh,
straight up SOS, no service at all. Not even like 3G. So so
you
yeah,
were
that was
far in
interesting
there.
that we were like, yeah, absolutely no service. I will say, and I don't know if I have told you any of this, but my mom booked this Airbnb because the little town, tiny, tiny little town that
Okay.
the wedding was at had like an inn, like an old historic inn that had like a few rooms, but like everyone from the wedding had already booked it, so it was booked up.
Okay.
And there's no other hotel in town because it's like a
That's the place you
village.
stay.
Like it's
Okay.
tiny.
Okay.
So my mom found an Airbnb in that town, and I think what it was like an old horse barn that was converted
Mm.
into like an Airbnb. They like renovated it into like
Okay.
3 little cabins that were right next to each other. It was like a barn behind like an old general store
Okay.
that had like 3 doors. So anyway, we're on the plane on the way to Colorado, and my mom was like looking at the Airbnb, and she looked over at me and she's like, "They don't have a TV." And my mom's like a TV person. Like my mom watches a lot of TV. Like she just has TV on all the time, like in the background. So she was like, "They don't have a TV." And I was like, "Really?" So she's like, "Yeah, look at the amenities." And she handed me her phone and I was scrolling, and then it said, "No air conditioning." And I said, "It also says no air conditioning." And my mom
Oh
was like,
no.
"No." And I would just like to point out that this was like a tiny little cabin. Like
Okay.
it was the size of my office maybe. And the size of my office was like the downstairs, and then you had to go up a ladder to a loft where like you had to like basically like army crawl over to the like twin beds.
Like where the hay
So,
bales were.
yeah, essentially. And there was like a
What?
small little window up there that you could open for air. However, the window didn't have a screen. So if we opened the window, thousands of moths would fly in or potentially bats.
Right.
We got the moths, but we had to close the window because of the bats. So we didn't have a window open at all even. I will say we're on this plane ride. We realize no air conditioning, no TV. My mom's looking through reviews and goes, "This review says the outhouse is great." So we just had a meltdown on the plane. We were like
No.
cracking up. All that to say, it was fine. It was cute. There was a bathroom in the Airbnb. I don't know what outhouse they were talking about. Maybe it's a new bathroom. I don't really know.
Okay.
The bathroom itself was like smaller than my shower, so it was, I mean, tiny. But that's okay. So anyway, it was fine. It was fun. The wedding was absolutely beautiful. We had a fun time kind of
Mhm.
exploring Colorado. We went to some hot springs. We looked at the stars.
Fun.
We went for
Mhm.
walks. Like it was we went on like some drives up the mountain to like a marble quarry. Like
Mhm.
it was cool. It was a very fun trip, but yeah, it was interesting. So
That is
it
so
was an
wild.
interesting like click back to reality, that's for sure.
Totally. I feel like Airbnbs like that, you can find some really unique places to stay that just sounds like quite the experience.
It was. But listen,
Oh my gosh.
it added to it. It didn't keep me from
Yeah.
sleeping, like, I still was able to get a good night's sleep.
Mhm.
Um, it was fine. We were fine.
Wow.
It was just
That's
like,
fun.
now it's a story to tell, you know?
Totally.
It may
Totally.
have been a little inconvenient at the time, but now it's a
Uh-huh.
story to tell, which makes it even more fun.
Holy cow.
I will say though, this little town was so cute.
Mhm.
There was like, it was only one street. There was like one
Yep.
street. The hotel was on the street. The general store, which is what I stayed behind, was on the street. There was like a couple little knick-knacky shops, like an antique
Oh,
store. And
fun.
there was one that was like it was like an art gallery slash coffee
Uh-huh.
shop slash boutique.
Fun.
And it was so cool. And I went in there and they had this like cute little French cafe music playing. And it was just like the cutest thing. And everything in the
Vibes.
store was like so stylish and cute. And it just really was like a vibe.
Mhm.
And I found this little like watercolor like paint palette.
Ooh.
And it was so cute. And I was
Mhm.
like, I don't know why. But
Mhm.
I was like, I'm gonna buy these
Mhm.
and I'm gonna learn how to watercolor.
Good.
So I bought them and I bought
Okay.
like a little notebook to like watercolor in, and I bought a paintbrush because they had
Uh-huh.
like the whole thing there. So I bought these little like 6 watercolors.
Mhm.
I bought the little notebook and a paintbrush and a little like palette thing, like whatever
Yep.
little tray thing. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Not a palette,
Yes.
but like just a blank little tray.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I bought those 4 things and I officially have started a new hobby.
I love this.
Do you
I
wanna see?
love this for yes, I would love to see.
So I didn't paint it all in Colorado. I told
'Kay.
myself that I was going to sit by the river one day because there was like a
Mhm.
river running through town. I was like, I'm
Yep.
gonna sit by the river one morning
Mhm.
with a coffee and do my first watercolor painting because I had
'Kay.
everything I needed because I bought it right then and there,
Yep.
and I never did.
'Kay.
However, yesterday, streamed, normal day,
Yep.
I got off and I said, I'm gonna do a watercolor. So I did, and I sat on my back porch and I painted mountains.
Would you look at that?
I know. It's not good.
Honestly, it's pretty good. It looks
No,
like
it's
mountains
not.
on like a cloudy day,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I
It's
think
not good, but I'm gonna learn. I think I
it's
really
great.
like the style of watercolor. Like, I
Yeah.
think watercolor is really cool,
Mhm.
and I like the style when I see it,
Mhm.
and so I think I'm gonna try. So
I think you should.
after we're done recording today, I'm gonna go to Michael's and get myself some better paper because
Yeah.
this is a cute little, like, notebook,
Like a little book, yeah.
but it's not the right paper for watercolor.
Right. Yeah, you need
It's
like
not
a
the right color.
watercolor
Yeah.
paper, like the
So,
specific paper for
I
it.
think I would have had I think this would have been maybe a little bit better if I had watercolor paper. We're just gonna say
It could
that.
be. I mean, for me through a camera, I think it looks really good.
It's
truly.
really not that bad.
No, I'm telling you, I think it looks great.
It's not that
I'm
bad.
impressed.
It's not that good, but it's not that bad. So anyway,
I think it's great for
here's
your
my
first
little- Here's
time.
my cute little
Adorable.
watercolor paints.
Yep.
They apparently I talked to the owner of this little store. I think
Uh-huh.
she must be French because she said, "Oh, those are my favorite watercolors. Those are really good watercolors." She's like, "They come from this little art studio right by the Louvre in Paris." And I was like, "Okay."
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So, anyway,
I think
it.
that's
I started a new
wonderful.
hobby, and so I'm going to try to stick with it. I
I
don't know.
think you should. I think it's a wonderful hobby. I truly am excited to watch
I need to
your
just
art style
tap in.
blossom.
Well, that's
You
the
should.
thing. I don't have an artistic bone in my body.
That's
I really
okay.
don't. And I think what I like about watercolor is that because you're dealing with like water and like things blending and like bleeding into each other,
Yep.
you kind of lose some control. You know, like it's
Totally.
not like a very like precise. I'm sure it is for people who like are actually really good at this. Like I'm sure,
Mhm.
but like for me and for the style that I am trying to, the skill level I'm trying to reach,
Yep.
not super precise. So I'm like, it'll be
Right.
fine. Like it's gonna be good for me to like lose that control. I feel like every time I've tried to draw something or
Mhm.
paint something or whatever, if it's not like perfectly even, it stresses me out. And I'm like, it's
Mhm.
not good. It's not good. It needs to be perfect. It
Mhm.
needs to be even. And like, I think what's going to be nice about this is that it is what it is and it's not going to be even. There's no way. So just like
Right.
roll with it and
Right.
let it and like, so I think that'll be good for me because it'll make me
Totally.
uncomfortable
Mhm.
and like push me outside of that. Everything needs to be symmetrical
Yeah.
and even kind of
I
headspace
think-
that I'm usually in when it comes to art.
Right. And we are all our own like biggest critics, right?
Oh,
Anything
yeah.
we do, we notice every mistake we make. We notice any imperfection in anything that you create. And if you show it to someone else, they would never notice that. That's
Correct.
not the thing they
Like,
would pick out.
this was not meant to be a cloudy day.
Oh, well, it looks like a
But it
beautiful
looks like it. That's
cloudy
okay.
day.
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Beauty is the eye. Beauty is in
Is
the
in the
eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
Right?
It's certainly a cloudy day.
Yeah,
1,000%.
It definitely is a cloudy day.
That was not my intention when I
But
started
you know,
that.
that's
So,
okay. Honestly, that's what it is. So it's like
yeah.
maybe something goes wrong and you have to like change.
Mhm. Adapt.
Yeah, adapt to the change and just like roll with it. And things will never always turn out the way you want them to.
Absolutely.
Right. And like you don't like it's not going to be perfect every single time, but I am excited to watch like what you create. And I think that's also the fun of it is you can do anything. Like you can do it. You
I
can
want
go
to
paint
like,
mountains.
I want to be able to like, you know, for like my husband's birthday, like paint him a little birthday card.
Yeah. Yes. It's
Like,
funny
I just want to be able to do that. Like, that's like, instead of buying one, like paint a little
Paint it.
something on the front of it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So like, that's my goal. It's not like, I'm going to be in a museum or like, I'm going to sell this art because like no one's going to buy my crap. But like, if I can just like give it as like a little gift card or like a little card that goes with a gift or whatever, like that's my goal.
I would love that.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law took a 1 day over a weekend art class or a watercolor class maybe a couple months ago. And now she just like does little watercolors here and there.
Does she?
And so her birthday
Maybe I
cards
should
to
do
like
that.
my daughter. Yeah. So I was going to say, you should see if there's like a 1-day class where you can go and like an instructor will teach you how to blend stuff or whatever.
Yeah. I should probably do that.
Her sister,
I've just been using TikTok.
But that also
works. So many TikTok videos and just like favoriting them.
I learned how to sew through TikTok. Like I learned, people learn so many things. That's why we love social media because you can learn stuff. The amount of times I go there for like answers and like ideas, that is totally fine. And you can learn so many different unique styles through different artists. I think that's so smart.
True.
And you'll find like what you enjoy most and what works for you rather than just going to a class where you're learning from one person and one person's tips and tricks. I think that's great. But I'm excited about that. I think that's so fun. Painting is such like a relaxing hobby. I think that's great. And a creative outlet for you.
I'm just excited because it's like small. Like the stuff that I got, like I want to be able to like just go sit in the park and be like, okay, got my stuff.
Yes. And just
like
go
I can
do
go
it.
and just like my tiny little notebook, my little paint set, and I can just like go sit in the park, throw it in a bag and do it, you know?
How
so that's
fun is that?
Yeah, that's a new hobby. We'll see how
I
long
love
this
that.
one lasts. We'll see how long this hyperfixation lasts. But hey, it is what it is.
Right now, she's a watercolor artist.
Right now?
And that's okay. You know what?
This week.
That's what we like to call trying new things and experiencing new things. And there is nothing
and I
wrong
might
with
hate
that.
it. But for now, we're going to keep
what?
trying.
And if you ever want to send people art, you can always send it my way. And you know I will frame it and put it right in front of me, right above my computer in the most visible corner of my house.
Right next to the antique piece of massive art.
My massive piece of art. Yes, that's
right there.
It's actually, I have all my pictures like stacked up over here because I didn't want them to get ruined from my contractors in the house. So I just have a mantle in the basement.
Back up yet?
No, full of like my favorite art from people. But one day yours is going to be up there too, Teddy.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to, you know what? One day you're going to make me a watercolor and I'm going to have you sign it, Teddy, 2025. And then we're going to like paperback it. Yup. And then in like 100 years, someone's going to be like, whoa. This is vintage.
This is a one of a kind.
We need to call Antiques Roadshow. Who is this? M. Teddy.
They'd be like, no clue.
Ma'am.
Never seen her. Somebody one day. Anyway, that's it. That's my new hobby.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that for you. Okay, so hobby related. Have you heard of Whatnot?
Dude, okay. Sort of. I don't know why, but all of a sudden, like the past like 4 days, I've been getting so many TikTok ads for them.
Yes, that's where it got me too.
Okay. I have no clue what it is. I see sponsored and I scroll right by it. I ignore it.
Correct. I have been so curious about it, and it's still very confusing to me. I would call it like eBay's version of TikTok. Like it's TikTok eBay because
Okay.
it's like you can create an account, and essentially what it is you can go live at any point in time, but you're auctioning and like selling stuff. So like
Interesting.
you could go live with a whole thing of your watercolor pictures, and it would be like, oh, I'm going live at 8 p.m. Here's like a look at what I'll have live. And people can auction, like place money on like items they want. They're like, okay, this is like my watercolor painting right here, whatever. And then you can swipe to like place a bid.
To bid on it? Yeah.
Right. Or people do things where they can just like sell it. And it's like available for purchase right now. And so you can just like click to purchase things. But what's interesting about it is there's no niche. So like there's Labubu sellers or like Pop Mart resellers who will have boxes of like Big Into Energy or whatever. And they're like, okay, here's an unopened Big Into Energy. And so it's just people buying stuff. But I found the prices to be really like amazing.
Reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I've fallen into the side of like thrift type things, like things I'd find at an antique mall or whatever. And I don't know how this happened, but I found a plate for, I have these mugs, and I don't have any plates that go with the mugs, but I found someone posted on TikTok like, oh, selling this stuff. And I saw a plate that matches the mug. And I was like, oh, I'm going to go to their whatnot. And it was on their like purchase now. You get like a $5 coupon for like downloading the app. And then a lot of times when you follow the creator, you get a coupon, like 15% off or like free shipping or something. And I somehow managed to get this plate for 30 cents. No ship, like all in shipping, the plate shipped to me 30 cents.
Heck
And
yeah.
I was like, how did that even happen?
What?
I'm like, what do you mean? And
how much was she charging for the plate?
I don't even know. Like this app, it is kind of confusing. I have no clue what I was doing, but when I hit checkout, it said 30 cents and I said, sure. I think I did that with AliExpress one time and it got here. It's fine. It's everything I needed. But I'm like, how is this 30 cents? I'm really paying 30 cents on my credit card right now. Like this is going to go through.
That's what you did with your Labubu burger.
My Labubu burger outfit was like $2 to get shipped here. And I was like, what? So it's the same thing where like right when you join, if there's something you're looking for, you
get it
can
right
kind of
away.
like play this game and end up getting 30 cents. And now the listing said like 4 plates. I don't know if I'm going to get 4 or just
or
one.
Or if you just get one.
I don't really care because it's 30 cents. But I'm like, how did this happen? So I've just been very curious about the app as a whole, and I haven't like dabbled too much with it. That was my only purchase, but it seems that there could be some really cool potential with it.
Okay.
But
I'll look into it. Like I just keep skipping it because it keeps showing up as like sponsored, and I'm like, I don't like being advertised to. So I've just been like skipping it, but
right. But you could find someone who's like obsessed with Winnie the Pooh, who just has vintage Winnie the Pooh stuff and does these like lives where they sell something. And if you had it in mind, like you could go bid on it. And I don't know, it just seems like if you need like a rush, you go do it.
Do you know, is this a new website?
I don't know.
Because
I know exactly what you're about to talk about.
Do you?
That sweatshirt, right? There was like a shirt.
No.
There was something and you had to auction to get it.
It's the sweatshirt I'm wearing right now. Which is a yellow Winnie the Pooh sweatshirt that I wore today on stream.
Yep.
This was like, this website was kind of like an eBay. Like I had to auction to get this. I bought this website off of something like coffee. It was like it had the name coffee in it. It's not this. Okay. What I'm gonna say is that I think my little brother uses Whatnot a lot.
Oh.
And my brother, okay, I heard this story like a year ago, but I think my brother uses this because my sister-in-law was telling me, she was like, yeah, sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and like our credit card will have like 7 like $5 charges on it because your brother is buying little Lego men
Oh, stop.
So I think this
Stop.
maybe is it because my brother, like insomniac, apparently will
Yeah.
be up in the middle of the night buying like little Lego, like the little Lego
Little
men. He
characters.
like collects them and he
That's
keeps them
adorable.
in like tackle boxes, like for fishing. He like has a collection of like little Lego guys. Um,
What?
but apparently he has his little Lego figures
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
he buys them on these auctions at night. And so I'm wondering if that's what this is. I wonder if this is where he gets his little Lego
It
guys.
totally could be. This would be a great place for that. Like,
Yeah. I
I'm
texted
looking at it
him a few
now.
minutes ago and I asked him what the website was. So, I'll see if he replies or not. But I was
I
expecting, I was
wonder.
going to see if he was going to say whatnot.
So I just Googled it. It's been around since 2019. So I don't know what happened. I feel like TikTok nowadays can make anything just
Blow
like
up.
soar. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like at any point in time. Like this person just has glass animal figures, right? And so that's their niche that they sell. Some people do all plates or all holiday merch or all whatever. I don't know. It's just interesting, but it's gotten me it stresses me out because I'm too impulsive where if I want something, I don't want to have to battle someone to get it. That would just make me mad. So I like that there's a buy now option.
Yeah. Do
But
you
now
do
I'm
that on eBay though too? Do you do the like buy it now or whatever?
I do. I actually did that last week too. Which I didn't know that that was a thing, if I'm being completely honest.
Really?
Like I thought if it said that it had a auction on it, and I've done that for Tamagotchis before. But this one said like, or buy and like cancel the whole auction now, like buy it outright.
Mhm.
And it's like the buyout price was $10 more than the starting price for the auction. So I'm like, why would you do that? I feel like it needs to be like a super big
Yeah, you would think.
margin or something in between the two. But yeah, I was kind of into both of those the past couple of days, but Whatnot is just unique. But what I'm seeing now is people will create a Facebook group and instead post items for sale there before they go live on Whatnot. So you can just
Mm.
comment on it. And I'm like refreshing their pages because I know they have something I want. And every 2 minutes they're posting a picture like, here's this item, comment if you're interested. And you just mark like, I want it, or me please. And you're just trying to comment first before anyone else does. And it's been kind of like oddly fun, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I'm in a
I
weird
might have to
space of
get
the
it.
internet, I think. I don't
That's
know what's
okay.
going on, but
That's okay.
it's fun and I'm enjoying it.
It's obviously not that niche because like I keep getting ads for it too. So
Yeah.
maybe it's you. Maybe like my internet knows that like we're besties and
Right.
it's sending me the ads now because it knows
Right.
that you're sucked in. Or maybe it's just like really trendy and it's like a thing that a
Right.
lot of people are doing now.
They're
So
pushing out a lot of marketing, or now
Mhm.
that we've like verbally said it out loud and our phones can like hear it, they're probably like,
yeah.
"Oh, let's push more ads."
Yeah.
You
Can
know?
okay, speaking of phones,
Yeah.
I need to go off on a tangent here.
Okay.
I have been an iPhone girly since high school. Like I
Mhm.
have been with the iPhone since I think I got the iPhone 4. I don't even know if it was 4. It might have been like the iPhone 3 or something, like 3G, I think, or whatever. I got like
Okay.
the iPhone 3, I think was my first one. I don't even know. Anyway, I got the iPhone in I think 10th grade is when
Okay.
I got my first iPhone.
Mhm.
And I haven't gone back. So it's been like since 2010. So it's been about 15 years that I have
Yep.
had an iPhone. And I'm bored. We talk about
Yep.
this all the time. I'm bored of it. But
Mhm.
I have been getting, and I don't know if the same thing is happening to you, but my entire TikTok is the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip.
Yes.
And it is
Yes.
it's wearing on me. Like
It's a beautiful phone.
you want to know what? It's wearing on me. I keep getting advertisements for it. I'm at the
Mhm.
airport 2 days ago and there's this young girl, Z Flip. She has her cute little pink Z Flip. It's all decorated. She's
No
got
way.
charms on it.
What?
Yeah, she's got a pink
There's a
Samsung
pink
Z
one?
Flip 7 and it looked so cute. And she had like little charms on it and it was all decorated. She had a pop socket on the back of it. And I was like, I'm
Want.
just about convinced. So speaking of phones, I just think I kind of like social media is targeting me and
Yeah.
I'm just bored. I'm
Is it
so
a
bored of
sign?
Apple. This new Apple phone they're coming out with, the 17 or whatever one is coming out now, is ugly as all
Is
get
it?
up. The
Let me see.
camera looks so bad.
iPhone 17. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, iPhone, let me see. I know it's bad.
I need to look
iPhone
this up.
17 photos. Yeah.
iPhone 17 photos. That's what I need to Google.
I do iPhone
Oh,
17 Pro.
what the heck?
Yeah. What do you mean? That's so ugly.
Why did they do that?
I don't know.
To make that whole entire thing the
The top bar,
lifted
like,
square?
yeah.
Oh. I don't like that.
I don't like it at all.
Okay, so let's make a pro con list. If you were to get off the iPhone, what's realistically the main thing you're missing? iMessage?
I think it's iMessage. I think iMessage is the big thing. I think the
Okay.
second thing would just be like not having my phone a part of the Apple ecosystem because like I also have
Oh,
a
true.
MacBook Pro as like my computer, you know?
Right.
Like I have a MacBook as like my laptop. I don't know. I guess maybe that's
we need to
it.
Google.
Like I have Apple
What
TV I use, but
what does texting look like on the Galaxy 7?
Galaxy Z Flip 7.
To me,
Galaxy
okay.
Z Flip 7.
If it looked super different, I could see that being like a deterrent because that's I don't know. Here, Samsung Messages app. If they look similar, then that's one thing. But you're right, like Apple Maps is gone. That's what I use.
See, I don't
Apple
use Apple
Music is
Maps.
gone,
I
and
don't
that's
use
what I
Apple
use
Music
too.
either. See, I don't even use those. I use Google Maps. I use Spotify.
Wow. Those are pricey phones, those flips, but they had like a fold open one before, right? So I think that's kind of
Yeah.
cool that it flips.
I like this flip one better than the fold one. They have that
I
fold one that
agree.
like stretches out to like the size of an iPad, and I don't want that. But the flip phone looking one is so cool.
It's exactly what we've been saying like Apple needs to do is make a
Yeah.
flip iPhone, which would be so cool.
And if Apple did that, I would buy it in a second. But
Right.
like, oh, I'm so tempted.
That is wild. So this is just like an Android phone. Okay, I don't know why I can't just see a picture of their messages. I just want to see what it looks like because if it's comparable, that's one thing. But for some reason, I thought it was like lime green. But I could be totally wrong.
Well, it's green for you because that's how you see the messages. Like my messages for you would come across as green instead of blue.
I thought their like whole app though, like all of the Samsung line stuff was like lime green lettering, text, everything, which
I think that's all changeable. Like that's
Yeah.
what's unique about Androids is that they're so much more customizable. But I don't know.
How fun would that be? I mean, these look like pretty cool with like their rounded edged screens. Who knows? Maybe one day the world will turn and everyone who's an iPhone user will end up getting like a Galaxy or go Samsung. And then there's a new, like everyone gets used to having, instead of iOS, we all have Android. And that just becomes the norm. And if you're the one sending a blue message in the green Android phone screen, then you're the odd one out. But do you remember when it like would mess up group chats and like their messages wouldn't come through and it was like super
I
not
think that's
frustrating,
changed
just a
now.
lot. Yeah.
I think that's changed now, but still.
I mean, this is pretty cool. The pink one, there's like a coral red. Wow.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm just tempted. I'm like, gosh, it's so fun. And I'm so bored of like what I have, you know?
Listen.
Oh my gosh. My brother just texted me back.
What do you say?
I said, what's the website you use to buy your Lego guys? The auction one. And he said, the app is called Whatnot. I bet they sell Labobos on there.
Labobos.
I bet they sell Labobos on there.
They absolutely do. Tell him he's on the right track.
Oh,
they sure
that's so
do.
funny.
That's incredible. Yeah. So Whatnot obviously is great. Listen, you know the old saying, like, if Teddy jumped off a bridge, would you? Yeah, I would. Okay, I'd tell her I'm jumping
Yeah.
first. Let me
I
test out
think
the water.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah. I think if I, like, took the plunge and got this a Z Flip 7, and if I liked it,
yep.
you'd be like, "Okay, I'll get one." And I think if
Listen,
you got it, like, if you said,
right?
"I'm buying it tomorrow," I'd be like, "Yes, let's go."
Yeah,
Like, I'm going to.
I was about to say, is there a is there a Samsung store? Do you have to go to like your AT&T,
No, I
Verizon,
think it's just,
T-Mobile?
like, I think it's your yeah, it's just, like, your
Ugh.
store. It's like you just go to like, I have Verizon, so I'd go to Verizon.
If we set up a day, if we committed to that, I would go to all locations. I would go to AT&T for me, Verizon for you, or heck, I'd change to Verizon at this point. I think
Yeah,
my
I mean, they
husband
have them
has
for all.
Verizon.
Does
Yeah,
he?
he does. He's
I'm
still on
also
his
not
family
on
plan.
yeah, I'm still on my family plan,
Same.
and so, yeah, I'm not on the same service
Yeah,
as my
we don't
husband
have the
either.
same anything. So I'm
No.
like, well, I would drive to both stores and make the change with you because you're the only person I'm really texting. And
I
like
know.
all my apps will work the same. So,
Yeah. Everything will work the same. It's just
and
like,
we
I
could
don't
be like
know.
sassy texting,
Like,
like
why is it
flip
so
our
scary
phones
to
up.
make that change too? Like, if I hate it, I can go back. Like, it
Uh,
shouldn't be it's not that scary of a change.
I almost feel like it's a scary change because growing up at the time that we did, at least for me, it was like kind of a big deal when you saw that you were eligible for a new phone. It was like
Yeah.
kind of a big deal to pick a new one because they were all so different. And so it kind of was like a huge moment. But nowadays, like iPhones are all we know. Like this is comfortable to us, and it's
Yeah.
just getting uncomfortable and learning a new system and process and like
Which is what I
look.
loved about Which is what I loved
Right.
about, like, getting a new phone back then. I loved, like,
Right.
getting to know my BlackBerry. I loved getting to
Yes.
know my LG Scoop. Like, I
Right.
loved learning and
Going
customizing
to
and,
the
like, making it my
settings.
own. Yeah, and,
Mhm.
like, I don't do that with the iPhone because 'cause I've had this
Right.
thing forever.
Right. You get a new phone and you're excited for like 2 days because it's crisp. It's new. There may be one or two new features, but then you're like, okay, same old, same old.
I
Like,
don't think there's a single feature on this new iPhone that I got. I got a new phone last October,
mhm.
and it was supposed to have, like, Apple AI or whatever on it.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
haven't gotten a single Apple AI. What do you
Right.
mean?
Like
They don't
I
do
don't
anything.
I don't use any of the technology upgrades and updates that they're doing. I don't use that. Like
Nothing.
it's not
I'm
anything
not
that's
creating
gonna
my own emojis. That takes too
No.
long. I'm
No,
not
and
creating my own emojis. I'm not
right.
doing Apple AI. I'm just texting the same way. You're not
Right.
innovating anything that, like, I actually use on a daily basis.
Right. Give us like a new experience.
Mhm.
Like let's change the experience of the iPhone from being just like a rectangular rectangle and like
Yeah.
give us a flip, give us a keyboard, give us something that we want.
I want a
So
flip.
listen, if you convince yourself that you're getting a flip, you know that I will get a flip
I just
with
think they're
you.
so fun. I think they're so cute and they're so fun to, like, flip, and I'm
So
obsessed with them.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Where did this gal have a pop socket on there? Because is it
It was on
just
the
the top?
bottom.
Got it. Okay.
The top is the screen, so the
How
pop
cool is
socket on the phone was just, like, here on the
that?
like, the bottom half of the phone, and so it could, like,
Mm-hmm.
flip over.
I see. I see.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Wow.
I was like,
So
"Man."
I think I think what would be really cool is being able to see your notifications on the little screen before like
I think you
opening it
can.
and like, yeah. What color would you get?
I don't know.
The colors are a little,
I saw
hmm,
a gold one somewhere. There's, like, blue, black, like, the pink, red, there's a mint,
mhm.
and I saw
Are there?
yep, there's a mint one.
I'm
I don't
not
know, maybe
seeing
the
it.
mint is kinda cool. I don't know, probably pink or mint.
Let's see. All I see are black, blue, and coral red.
I don't know. I just looked up the mint.
Maybe there's like extra things you can do for them. Galaxy S. I don't even know what I'm typing.
I wanted to send you. I saw a really cute
Oh, there is a gold.
yeah, if there's a gold, I'd probably do gold.
Mm-hmm. Flip. That's what I need to remember. There's a gold in the other one. I'm trying to see if there's a... Oh, yeah, there it is. You're right. These are pretty phones. The black is nice, too. It's very sleek.
Yeah, I know. I'm sending you a post right now too. I just like I think they're so cute. So anyway, I don't know, I kind of want it. People are like putting charms on them and like they're just so cute. So anyway, there's that. There's the nostalgia behind that.
Mhm.
2 more things I want to talk to you about.
'Kay.
One, and this next one on the nostalgia train.
'Kay.
Miley said, Miley Miley Cyrus said in an interview just over the last couple of days that she's planning something special for the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary coming up. First of all, 20?
We are old ladies.
That is makes me want to throw up. 20?
20.
So
20.
that's bananas. So
Mhm.
anyway, I don't know what this is going to be. I don't think anybody knows what this is going to be.
Right.
The more I've like seen stuff on TikTok about it, because like obviously anytime someone posts something like so excited, like if
Right.
Hannah Montana has a concert, I'm there, I will pay the
Right.
amount of money, whatever. I keep favoriting all of those because I'm like, yes, same.
Right.
But then I keep seeing posts of people being like, Miley said she's not going to tour anymore. I don't think it's going to be a concert.
Right.
I don't know. I'm like, I'm so
when
excited.
Is this? Like, when is the anniversary? Do we know?
The anniversary is 2026. I think Hannah Montana came out in 2006. Let me look it up. But I'm pretty sure it was 2006. Yes. Yep. 49 minutes ago, USA Today posted an article that says, will Hannah Montana hit the road in 2026? Miley Cyrus teases show's 20th anniversary plans.
Okay. I could see her doing not like a documentary, but like a live streamed concert where it's like a one-time thing. It's recorded and it's almost like one of the New Year's Eve events, right? Where she like puts on, like she does Miley's Rockin' Eve, something like that where it can be broadcasted and people can watch it.
I would go. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to watch it broadcast.
Right.
I want to be there.
If she has people and like an audience go and you can buy tickets,
I will throw up and I will
1,000,000%.
I will fight and claw my way in there.
Absolutely. I feel like she would do like if there were seats and like a way to get there. I feel like I could see her doing that. Like a one night, let's celebrate Hannah Montana. People can be there. It can be like a concert that's broadcasted, but that's it. Like I wouldn't see her like doing a full-blown tour for it.
Yeah, I don't either. I agree. I don't think there would be a tour either. I don't think there would be a tour. I've seen people saying that. I don't think there'll be a tour either.
Right.
I agree with you. I think if it is a show, it'll be like a one night.
Right.
Just like you said.
Right.
She'll do it in like LA or something. And then it's just like, it is what it is. It's
totally.
Recorded. Yeah.
Or like, what if they like reset up the house? Or like one of those the setups.
I remember
whatever
like,
it is.
Yes. I wonder, it'd be so cool if they did like the concert with like the same size crowd as like that very first one, like that best of both
at
worlds.
The mall.
Like, at the mall. Yeah, that they did that one time. I don't want it to be that because that's a small crowd. That's a small crowd.
I bet you it would be small though.
I
don't know. To me, I could see it being
she could fill stadiums. She could fill stadiums like Taylor Swift if it was a Hannah Montana thing.
So maybe she would do like I don't see her making it a full-blown concert. For some reason like I can't see her doing that, but like a small intimate like celebrating Hannah Montana night,
like short set list, like 7 to 10 songs. Yeah.
But like maybe give the people what they want and do like a full blown like every song
I know
ever whatever it is. If it's no one can like not open to the public, you can't buy tickets, I will make sure that we are watching together in person.
Yeah.
And have a whole flow, like we could throw our own party, a viewing party. If there are tickets, Teddy texted me and was like something along the lines of,
tell a kid,
would you be willing to like pay anything to do this?
Yeah,
and I was like, yes.
I said, please tell me you would go debt
anywhere and pay anything to do this. And I said, can confirm, like count me in. I don't care. Like I'll drain my bank account if I have to.
Yep.
So just know that whatever it is, we're gonna do something about it.
We have to. Yeah.
Whether we're there in person or we can't be there in person, we are going to make it a full-blown party.
I can.
You know what she should call it? Well, no, that's not a Hannah Montana song. I was going to say she should just call it like Party in the USA or something, but
Yeah.
I don't think she could call it that because that's not Hannah Montana. But man,
We
I
need
hope
it.
so. I hope so.
I know.
Their event planning, you know it.
Mm-hmm. Something's going on. I also saw speculation that I saw another video where someone was like, maybe she will do the Super Bowl and it'll be a Super Bowl thing.
Wow.
Like maybe she'd do some Hannah Montana songs at the Super Bowl. I don't know.
Okay,
I feel like that's
let me
less
just
likely.
like backtrack a little bit. Hannah Montana and Super Bowl. Those two things are like total opposites. That would be
so separate.
So hilarious
It'd
and
be
like
hilarious.
so incredible to have Hannah Montana like just thriving at the Super Bowl. There would be nothing like it. It would be legendary.
It would be like a Miley and she would like sing like a Hannah Montana song or two.
Right.
Is what I would picture. I don't know that I believe that one because I agree. Like I think Miley probably knows that the Hannah fans are not the Super Bowl. I mean, like it's not the same. It's not true. Like it is the Super Bowl. Like there's a lot of people who are both, but like I think she would probably do something a little bit more specific.
I also could see her thinking it's absolutely hilarious to do Hannah Montana at the Super Bowl and just be like, haha, I'm going to do it. I don't really care what anyone thinks. Like, best. And she just comes out singing like in her pink wig.
Best of both.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Like, what's like the goofiest Hannah Montana song that she could sing?
I don't know.
Oh my God. Seriously, she comes out singing that. Smooth talking, so rocking. I'm like, oh my gosh. That would be hilarious to watch, like, pan the crowd in that moment.
Hilarious. It'd be hilarious.
It would be so good. You thought you were getting Wrecking Ball? Psych. This is alive. Hold on tight.
Yeah. Dude, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. So anyway, I don't know what's coming. We know that something is coming.
Yep.
Within the next year for the anniversary.
Yep.
Don't know what
we
it's going to be.
We love a teaser.
All I know is that count me in. Like count me in one way or another. If I can be there, I will pay thousands. I don't even care. I'll figure it out.
We can come up with like good costumes or something.
Oh my God.
Like, it would be so good. It would be so
good.
So good. Fingers crossed. We'll have to, I don't know. I don't even know how to stay up to date with that, if I'm being completely honest. So you'll have to keep me posted. I don't know if I need to follow Miley or what.
I think I'm seeing stuff on TikTok, but like if I'm seeing it on TikTok, it's probably too late. So like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know either. We'll have to figure it out. We'll see. Okay. Last thing I wanted to talk to you about was game-wise. We had a big game release this week. Tales of the Shire.
Anticipated game release. Like we've been waiting for a long time, right? So Tales of the Shire, it's officially out now. It's been out for about 24 hours now that we're talking about it. I'm assuming you haven't played it yet.
I have.
You did? I have not.
Yeah, I played it yesterday on stream.
Did you?
And so I bought it yesterday as soon as it released and played it on stream for a couple of hours. Do you plan on playing it?
I do. I would like to play it. I'm curious about the reviews so far.
Yeah, okay. So I've got some thoughts here.
Okay, I would love to hear them.
First of all, I think you will love the game.
Okay.
I think between like the decorating mechanic where there's no like grid. There's no grid. You get this cute little like Shire Hobbit house to decorate. You get to like expand rooms. I haven't gotten there yet, but like you get like a base house and then you get to like add on to rooms and you can decorate it however you want. There's like a little shop to buy clothes. There's a shop to buy furniture, whatever. There's like farming. I think you can do I know you can do like gardening outside, whatever. But I think you'll love it.
Okay.
Here's my thoughts my thoughts from just playing it myself, aside from reviews, I thought it was fun.
Okay.
I think it was fun. I think that I played for probably about 3 hours yesterday on
Okay.
stream, and then I played another, like, hour maybe on my Steam Deck,
Okay.
last night. I think it's fun. I think it's
Yeah.
cute. It's keeping me entertained. It's keeping me busy. Um, so far so good. I ran into a little glitch where when I tried to name myself, it didn't, like, accept my name right away.
Okay.
But I was able to, like, go into the wardrobe later and change my
Yeah.
name, and it allowed me to change my name to what I had tried to set it at.
Okay.
So that was a glitch I ran into, but was fixable. And then I haven't had any other glitches aside from that. Granted,
Nice.
I've been playing on PC and Steam Deck. I haven't played on
Okay.
Switch.
Okay.
Um, the negative reviews,
Mhm.
the big negative review, like the IGN review, my thought and like the conversations that I've been having with a lot of like friends in stream and
Mhm.
like other cozy gamers is that, and I think a lot of the perception is that whoever wrote this review maybe isn't a cozy gamer
Right. Right.
because they said the game was boring
Yep.
and lacked content and blah,
Yep.
blah, blah. And cozy games may seem boring to you if you don't like cozy games. Like,
Correct.
I like a cozy game. I like
Right.
something that I can do and have TV on in the background and just
Yep.
kind of like vibe, multitask, relax, unwind. And I, my impressions of whoever reviewed this is they're used to a more fast paced,
Yep.
non cozy game.
Not as like a more demanding
Correct.
gameplay.
Yeah.
Correct.
I also will say I am not a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I like
Mhm.
Lord of the Rings. I've seen the first movie. I haven't seen any of the other ones. I've seen the first one. I
Mhm.
love the vibe. I liked the first movie, but I am certainly not like a diehard Lord of the Rings fan.
Right. Right.
And so if there's any disconnection
Yep.
between like lore, I wouldn't
You
know.
wouldn't know. Right.
I
Right.
wouldn't know. So I'm not like being critical of that because I
Mhm.
don't know. Um so I have that perspective as well. It's just that, like I'm
Mhm.
not a super like knowledgeable Lord of the Rings fan.
Right.
Um and I also think that like for really hardcore Lord of the Rings fans, they may have been expecting a more I don't know, washed out like AAA type of game
Right.
when this is meant to be just like a chill cozy game unwind.
Yep.
So that's kind of my thought. It's just that like I like it.
Yep.
I really do.
I think that coincides really well with what I've seen too. And I haven't played it myself, but the negative reviews that I've seen have all surrounded the fact that they think it's lacking content or
Mhm.
lacking things to do. Um, or that like the townsfolk, right? Or whatever you want to call them, they don't do much. And like you don't have to interact with them unless you have a quest specifically for that person. Some people might like that because then you don't have to worry about talking to so many people. You don't have to worry about like building friendships necessarily. I did see
Mhm.
one person say there's no romance in the game, and that's a downfall for them.
Mm.
And while I do agree with that
Yeah.
one, I'd be going into it
I didn't
knowing
even
that
know
this is
that.
not a part.
Yeah, because
Right,
I'm only a couple hours in, so like I don't even
right,
know that yet.
right. So what I love that I've seen so far is that people are saying the customization, the different options that the game has is fantastic. And
Mhm.
they said this is a great game if you are interested in playing a cozy type game where you're doing a lot of the same things that you do in other similar games.
Right.
And I said,
Farming,
but
cooking, yeah,
exactly. They're like, with that being
decorating.
said, if you do not like that vibe, you probably will not like this game,
Yeah.
which, yes, will be upsetting for a lot of Lord of the Rings fans who want something that might be more interactive, not interactive, but more in line with like storyline stuff.
Right. Right. Like
Right.
really
So,
heavy questing, maybe
correct.
combat. That's yeah.
Right. And
Yeah.
I totally understand. I think when it comes
Absolutely.
to games, there's so many different opinions. People like so many different things, and it's really hard to appeal to every single audience. I do think this game gears more towards the cozy gamers. And I feel like that's who's going to be like, this is a wonderful game. I definitely want to start it. I saw someone who she said she is a mother and she loves the game because it's something where she can log in, do her stuff when she's kind of distracted, like had a long day, whatever, and then log out. She's like, it has been a perfect break for me. So I was like, that sounds great. That sounds perfect. It's not
Mhm.
demanding. It's not like I need to be in and like locked in to play. It's not fast paced. I'm excited to try it. It was just so interesting to me that upon it releasing, there were so many opinions
Mhm.
out there so fast. I'm like, let's give it a week. Let's give it some
Yeah.
time. Like, let's play a
Well,
little bit.
and I think that's why, like, I yesterday, I was planning on playing Palia, and I got
Yeah.
on, and we were all chatting about the review, and a
Yep.
lot of people were saying, "The reviews are scaring me. The reviews are
Yes.
scaring me. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I don't think I'm gonna
Right.
buy it yet. I don't think I'm gonna buy it yet." And
Mm-hmm.
all of these people who, from the start were so excited about it, were feeling hesitant and like, "I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if I wanna buy it." And I admit, I felt the same way. I was like,
Right.
"Dang, really?"
Right.
But I said, "What I'm gonna do is buy the game and play it right now. We're gonna buy
Yeah.
it and we're gonna play it and we're gonna let all of our friends in stream make their own opinion based off of what
Yep.
they see on my stream. Like,
Right.
maybe I can help be that, like, is this for you
Right.
platform."
Right.
So I think it was that, and I think a lot of people got
Good.
it after that. Like, I think a lot
Good.
of people were like, "No, actually, that does look like my vibe."
Totally. I think when you see reviews, especially negative ones, getting so like blown up like that immediately
Mhm.
upon release, it definitely will shy you away. But how frustrating would that be for the developers and like
Totally.
the company? Like this, I would argue, was probably one of the most anticipated releases, right?
Mhm.
Like people have been waiting forever for this. And while some people may have been disappointed, sure, I get that. You're not, you can't, as Amaya Papaya would say, she's not everyone's cup of tea. This game is not going to
Mhm.
be everyone's cup of tea.
1,000%.
But how bad, like, how frustrating would it be as like the company who released this game to be like, wow, this big source just posted a really negative review
The
and now our
day of our
numbers are
release.
so bad.
Yeah.
Like, give it a chance. It's so frustrating. And just like really hits at their hard work that they put
Yeah.
in, you know? And I know
Yeah.
that there were delays with it. I know like that stuff happens. They're
Mhm.
just trying to make it good for people. So I'm excited to try it out. I have not yet. Um, the reviews, you just have to take them with a grain of salt. Everyone is
Yeah,
allowed to have
form
their
your own
own
opinion.
opinion,
I
but
think that's
like,
and I think Twitch is like a great Twitch, YouTube,
mhm.
a great resource for watching some gameplay
Yep.
and, like, seeing if it's your vibe. Like,
Right.
truly, and it's may not be, then
Right.
make that, but, like, make an informed decision on your own and watch someone else play the game and be like, "Okay, is that my vibe? Would I
Right.
like this? No? Okay."
Totally.
Or, "Yeah, that is my kinda game. I love a cozy game like that."
Right. Think
So
about like the games you enjoy playing the
mhm,
most. And
totally.
then if you're unsure, watch someone. If you
Yeah.
enjoy the vibe of a slower pace, like relaxing game where you don't have to like think too much during it, there you go. That's great for you. But if you don't think you're going to like it, it's okay. It's
Yeah.
totally fine too.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So I've really liked it. I hope you like it.
Mm-hmm.
I will say a part of, Shire and Hobbit lore is that they have hairy feet,
Oh
and
gosh.
so you have to have huge hairy feet,
All of them?
all of them.
Okay.
Like, you can't
Oh.
choose no hairy feet. You have to choose one selection of hair.
Oh my
They give
gosh.
you, like, 8 different options of hairy feet, and you have to choose one of the 8.
What?
Mhm.
That's bananas. Okay, I
Mhm.
wasn't expecting that. That's a good heads up for me because I probably would have had like a oh my gosh moment
Yeah.
because I really, really do love character creation. I think that's one of the most fun pieces for me is like customizing your avatar, like right when
Mhm.
you join. That to
Mhm.
me is the most exciting thing. And so if I know I'm going to have to go give my person hairy feet.
I will say, it's just so funny, like, the characters, like, they're short, they're stout, they're
Right, right,
awkwardly shaped,
right.
and I will say, they run belly first. Like, feet and arms are, like,
I
flanging
saw.
behind, and it's just, like, it's literally, like, belly first running, and you're like, "Okay." It's kinda
I'm
awkward.
gonna start crying from laughter. That I saw a little bit of gameplay and I was like, "Oh my gosh." This is interesting. But I think that's part of the charm of it.
It
It's
is.
like I don't need to be some like sexy hobbit running
No, yeah,
around.
you're certainly not sexy, I can promise you that.
Hairy feet.
I can assure you. Yeah,
I think I need to download it.
it's not the Paleo Sylph outfit. It's
Oh my
quite
gosh.
the contrary,
It's not my
but
paleo
it's
little
fun.
like lingerie outfit. Oh my
No,
gosh,
no,
that
but
is
it's fun.
so funny. That is so funny to me. Um I enjoy a good like relaxing game, and
Mhm.
decorating will be fun 'cause it's like
I
cute
think you'll really
and
like the decorating. There's so
totally.
much you can customize, like, just like you're in this little house and there's, like, the beams that hold the ceiling up, like, you can
Yeah.
customize the way the beams look, like, there's so
Wow.
much to it.
Okay. Does it seem from first thought, is it like, do I need a farm to make money to decorate? Like, is there a grind to unlock things?
There's a lot of decorating you can do right off of the bat. I
Gorgeous.
haven't I haven't like, your house comes stocked with some stuff, like, you have a bed, a couch, a chair,
Mhm.
like, some kitchen stuff, like so
Okay.
there's stuff in your house you can kind of, like, move around and put wherever you want it. So your
Mhm.
house comes stocked with some stuff, and then I do know, like, you have to buy stuff. So, like, yes, I do think you have to, like, garden and
Make
sell
money.
it to, like,
Okay.
get stuff, but, like, the wallpapers are like, you have a lot of free wallpapers to
Okay.
start,
Okay.
a lot of free flooring options, a lot of free customization, like,
Mhm.
in your house options. So, I don't know how it's not gonna be quite as grindy as, like, Palia in
Right.
terms of
Okay.
money making
Okay.
and buying stuff,
Okay.
from my
That's what I
understanding.
was curious about. I am
Yeah.
excited to play it. I think it's gonna be hilarious. Like I'll probably
Mhm.
crack up a lot when I'm playing it.
Mhm.
Um this might be a silly question, but I truly don't know. It's not like Paley in that like if I go out of my home, like I'll see other people, right?
No, it's not an
Oh,
MMO.
sad. Okay.
I know.
I was like that would be I would lose my mind
Seeing each other,
watching
yeah.
you
Just belly first.
belly running. I would lose
I will
control of
say,
myself.
if you're playing on a controller, which I do, if you hold down the ZR button, you skip.
I'm
Instead of running belly first, you skip, and it's so funny.
I can't speak because I'm just imagining
Mhm.
you're a little person. Do, 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 do.
Just big old belly, big hairy feet.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. But truly, like, I think what the fun of it is, it's a brand new game. No one's played it before. Now's the
Totally.
time to like be the founders, like be the people
Mhm.
who play it first and like learn the game together. And then it's like 6 months from now when there's new players, you're like, "Oh, I already knew all of this. Let me
Yeah.
help everyone." You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like that was really fun about Palea. We did not start like right when it came out. We were a couple months late. But well, no, you started right away. I did not. I was a couple months late and I was like, "What's going on?" And now if people are starting, I'm like, "I know what's going
You feel
on."
like you
You
know
know
it,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
And so with this, now's the time to figure it out with everyone together.
Right.
Oh my gosh, now that I know I'm gonna have these big hairy feet though, this
You're
is
gonna
just
have
gonna
some
be
big hairy feet.
okay. I wonder like remember in Animal Crossing, like right when you start and you have to pick like I don't know, the best of the worst outfits.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like, what's the best of the worst hairy
Yes.
feet?
Oh, yeah, and
And
it's like that
everyone
with
it's gonna
outfits
be
too.
interesting. Or like the noses in Animal Crossing, like who
Uh-huh.
chooses what
Do you want
nose?
a
Do you get the
circle or a
triangle?
triangle?
Do you
Yeah.
get the circle?
Yeah,
Because
or the
like
oval.
right. I'm like looking at people with the triangle and I'm like, I can't stand the triangle now. That was my first pick, but I'm like, why did you choose that one?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, you chose
You're
that
like, "What
hair?
are you gonna pick that, like, like, months down the road, people are gonna be like, 'You picked
Why
that at
did
the
you pick?
start?'" Yeah.
You know what I mean? I picked
Yeah.
that hairy foot.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought was the best. That's
That was the best,
awful.
Harry? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. I love that. I'm so
Yeah, I
excited to
went with,
play it.
like initially, I thought there was one hairy foot that was, like, it was like a little soul patch. Like, it was a tiny little patch. It was like a small little patch of hair. So, in my head, I was like, "Okay, I don't want the big hairy feet, so I'm just gonna choose the hair that's, like, the smallest little patch of hair."
Okay.
And everyone was like, "Ew, no." No, like, you're gonna have hairy feet regardless, like, embrace it and get, like, a normal looking hairy foot instead of, like, the soul patch that I picked, so, we'll see.
The soul patch. I'm so intrigued by all of this because
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm envisioning right now.
You'll
I
see
don't
the
like
soul
what I'm
patch and you'll know
envisioning.
what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh. So I know not to pick the soul patch now.
Yeah, I don't know.
So apparently don't
You
pick the soul
can.
patch. If you pick the soul patch, I don't
Oh,
know about that.
we're judging.
I don't even know what it looks like. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I
Yeah.
did check, and so it's obviously available on Steam right now on
Mhm.
sale.
Yeah, it's on sale.
So it's
They have, like, a
$31.
10% discount. Yeah, it's, like, 31.50 or something with
Mm-hmm.
the sale.
$31.50 until August 12th. So you have about 2 weeks to buy it, and
Mhm.
then after that it'll go back up to $35. But can I ask why there's two options? There's by Tales of the Shire soundtrack edition. Is one silent?
Oh,
One
I
has
don't think so.
music?
What's the sound I think the soundtrack is just the soundtrack, is it not?
I don't I think it buys you both. So it buys the game, but it says soundtrack
Oh.
edition.
I
So
didn't buy
let's
that one.
look. I didn't know
Yeah, I don't really
why.
know.
It's so interesting. Like, is one quiet? Does one not have games?
I didn't have the music playing on mine, so I actually have no clue.
It says The Lord of the Rings. Why won't it tell me the rest? The game official soundtrack. So I'm assuming maybe it just
Okay.
downloads.
You get the soundtrack as well, just
Oh, it
downloads.
says additional high quality audio.
Huh,
That's it.
okay.
Okay, interesting. So either way,
How much
it
more
adds.
is it? What is the price?
So the price of the soundtrack alone is $10, but if you bundle it all together, it's $37.
Oh, okay.
So
So
you
it's like an
save
extra
$4
$6.
and 15
Yeah,
cents by bundling the two.
nice.
So it's
Maybe I should
interesting.
have, but yeah, I didn't get that one.
It's really it's interesting. But yeah, so I will let you know my thoughts as I
Yeah.
play it. I'm very excited about it. I know we've talked about it before because we were
Mhm.
anticipating it and then it got pushed out. So um I'm eager. I was just about to say quick, are we still waiting on the next Nintendo Direct? That hasn't been announced yet, right?
A Nintendo Direct was announced today
Today?
for tomorrow, which will be
What?
yesterday when this comes out. It's not what we wanted.
What do
It's
you
a
mean?
Nintendo partner showcase.
What does
So
that mean?
it's like non-Nintendo games. So I think we may get updates on like Witchbrook and like games that are not made by Nintendo.
What?
So it's like they're partner studios. Like, I'm trying to think like Palia could be in it, you know, if Palia was a
Oh.
new game. They'd be like partnering with the studio game developer Singularity 6 comes a new game, Palia, like that sort of thing. So it's like studios
Interesting.
that it's like game developers that are like considered partners of theirs who develop games that they host on their platform on like Nintendo Switch or whatever.
Got
So,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
So
That
it's
makes
not gonna
sense.
be it's not gonna be Nintendo games. So it's not gonna be Zelda, it's not gonna be Mario, it's not gonna be Animal Crossing. It'll
Hmm.
just be like games that are outside of the Nintendo like ecosystem.
That is very interesting. Okay, I kind
Mhm.
of lost interest.
I know, same.
Hmm.
So we will have one on December,
January.
January, July 31st, which by the time this episode comes out will have already happened. So, yeah, that's gonna
TBD
be
on.
it'll happen tomorrow.
Alrighty. Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not really. I guess
I'm
I
definitely
am.
gonna
Like I'm
watch it.
curious.
It's at 9 AM tomorrow, so I think I'll
Okay.
start stream a little bit early. We'll watch it together.
Ooh, fun
Um,
idea.
yeah, so
Okay.
we're gonna watch it anyway, but
Well, we'll see what happens.
I
Hopefully
know.
some
I
exciting
wish it was
stuff,
not.
but
I wish it was a regular one, but I'll take
maybe
what I
they'll
can get.
surprise us with like another
Maybe.
direct or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. I am not going to keep like speculating because
Yeah.
I
We
don't know what
clowned
I'm
enough.
talking about.
We've
Yeah,
clowned enough for years.
100%. I'm done. I'm done. We'll just take what we can get.
We'll take
So,
what we can get.
Teddy, That's all I have for you today.
That's all I
I'm
have
so
for
glad
you.
we got to catch up.
It was a fun
Friends,
catch
thank
up.
you so much for listening today.
Until next week. Bye, friends.